road win for Detroit, heading home to take on Cleveland. They're still here celebrating. That means it's a happy Lion locker room led by the king of the ball.
Hey, listen, we did exactly what we said we needed to do. Play complimentary freaking football, man. When we needed it most, every phase picked up the slack, man. That's how you win games against teams like that, man. And now you know what the barometer is like on the ESC.
You know what? I want to thank every player, every coach, everybody that's in this organization, because about a year ago I was home, I was on the couch. So when you get an opportunity, you make sure you take advantage of it. I want to also thank the guys in my room for helping me out this week. You know, without them, I wouldn't have been able to do what I do.
Hard not to smile when a man gets an opportunity and seizes it. That's Al-Qadim Muhammad, who was spectacular tonight. Ryan Clark alongside. You get 7 sacks on Lamar Jackson, a guy who can extend plays and then absolutely crush you like no one else. What'd they do on defense?
Well, I think the first thing they did was they ran to the football. They corralled the quarterback, but they also finished. And here, I'm going to show you what, to me, is the play of the game from Aiden Hutchinson, a guy that's coming off of a horrific injury. He's trying to shake back into shape, and he's a player who hasn't shown what we saw last year through the first 2 games, but he was all there tonight. Here, when you see when he starts, he's going to be on the bottom right of this offense, of this defensive line. He's going to be Aiden Hutchinson's to the bottom. They're going to give the ball to Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry's going to step up inside and watch Aiden Hutchinson come to finish. Now, let's let the play roll now, and you'll see Derrick Henry is so focused on the linebacker at the second level. Aiden Hutchinson gets upfield. Now watch him retrench back, get to Derrick Henry, and punch the football out. To me, this is the play of the game. The Baltimore Ravens still have an opportunity to close this lead and close the gap. And Derrick Henry, who is an ultimate finisher, Aiden Hutchinson punches the football out. And now, if you look at this next play, we're going to get a motion down by Amon-Ra St. Brown. Nate Wiggins is going to have the motion to the top, and this is called top coverage. Top. Now, Marlon Humphrey is one-on-one with Amon-Ra. He sneaks into the inside. We see the post corner, and a perfect throw by Jared Goff over the top. Those 2 plays, to me, are the plays of the game and the way the Detroit Lions sealed the deal amongst other plays.
That's a 4th and 2, and that's just Dan Campbell. There's gifts that involve wheelbarrows and Sam Cassell. If you know, you know. But let's just say that Dan's not afraid of the moment, nor is his team. And defensively, they fly to the ball. They had not 1 but 2, Ryan, 90-plus yard drives where they ran it. Jason was talking about it at halftime as an O-lineman, nothing that they enjoy seeing more than that. But I just feel like this is as complete a victory as you could have. And it's got to leave Baltimore really wondering who we are right now.
Scott, you said it to Amon-Ra St. Brown. We all picked the Baltimore Ravens.
Yeah.
And it wasn't a knock on the Detroit Lions. I heard a interview that John Harbaugh did at the beginning of the season, and he said people who are saying Super Bowl or bust are silly, but we're not, because that should be the sense of urgency in this locker room when you have one of the best players in the game, when you have a stacked roster. You should be focused on the minute details that win you championships, and we didn't see that tonight.
Nope.
You know who we saw it from? The Detroit Lions. We saw it in their blocking scheme. We saw it in their physicality. We saw it in the way that David Montgomery ran the football. You saw it in the attention to detail in the rush lanes. The Baltimore Ravens, even though their roster says championship, right now their execution says home in the wild card round, home in the divisional playoffs. What I've seen tonight is the difference in between 2 teams who are squeezing and straining to win football games. The Detroit Lions believe that this is their year. The season didn't start the way they wanted it to start, and now they are trying to fix it. The Baltimore Ravens right now are a 1-2 football team that have only beaten the Cleveland Browns.
Right, and they have to go to Kansas City next week to Arrowhead to face a similarly desperate, record-wise 1-2 Chiefs team. Derrick Henry, think back to that Buffalo game. He's downhill, he's running over people. A fumble helps open the door. Tonight, another fumble, critical. His comments afterwards about fumbling the ball yet again. That's 3 in 3 games. You saw in real time, he was inconsolable on the sideline. And then you showed how Hutchinson's able to get it. That's such a skill in today's NFL.
It's changed, though, Scott.
It truly has.
You remember, like, back in the day, like, it was how physical can you be? Can you jar the ball from the receiver? Can you jar the ball from the running back? Now, guys don't even try to tackle. Isaiah Rodgers with 2 punch-outs yesterday. Aiden Hutchinson is solely focused on getting this football away from Derrick Henry. But this is another form of playmaking.
No
this
doubt.
is another form of giving your team an opportunity to win that goes above and beyond what the X's and O's are.
Most important thing said during 2 hours of countdown was when after we picked Baltimore and Swag said, Madubuike being out like that concerns me a little bit.
Yeah.
Big picture for Baltimore. You are what your record says you are. They played 2 good teams. They lost to both of them. You still believe the same way you did?
I don't. I don't believe the same way I did because I picked this team to win the Super Bowl.
So did I.
A team playing the way the Baltimore Ravens are playing can't win the Super Bowl. A team that doesn't execute in critical football moments can't win, and that's what we've seen from them.
The Detroit Lions can if they're going to play like this.
Yes, absolutely.
That's an awfully impressive victory. RC, I appreciate you. We will see you next week from New York City. We will continue here from Baltimore. What do you have, big man?
Scott, how do you say really bad around here?
Well, that's more Philly, but then really,